In South Florida, Twist Gaming, featuring lead broadcaster Matt Koza, co-host and creative genius Josh Perry, co-host and interviewer extraordinaire Ann Lazito, co-host and marketing mogul Aaron Murphy, with appearances from special guest Lucy. Welcome to Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Twist Gaming. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for our live interactive show of Twitch Plays Middara, the Unintentional Malum. Make yay sounds. Yay! I'm your host, Anne, and I'm joined here with Josh because it's his house and he has to be here. And tonight we are going to continue on our journey of Middara. So, Josh, what happened last time in Middara?
We found this suit of armor, and Twitch zapped it.
Yeah.
And then it woke up, and then I tried to attack them and jump over a big hole, and then it fell. But as it fell, it threw money at them, and they're like, yes, money. And then there was this big earth loa that came, surprised you. You're like, I'm going to go over here and get surprised. And you're like, yeah. It's like, oh, an earth loa. And then you happen to roll out of the way, then it ran off and fell into a hole. And threw money at you.
So because they were so excited by that really awesome roll, they're like, here, let me pay you a tip.
Yeah, they made it rain.
Make it rain.
And then Twitch killed another animate by liquefying its insides.
They were pretty bamf.
And we're into the next room. So we're back in the vault. We're looking for the big head. We're not looking for the big head dude. We're looking for
its fingers.
The treasure on the pedestal,
which is being guarded by a big ugly monster made of
heads and fingers.
It's so gross. If this is your first time joining us for one of our interactive playthroughs, let's go quickly through how you will play with us for the game. This is also known as let's make sure everything works, because we're doing it live. So, I'm going to make sure that I get over to my stuff. If you are joining us for the first time, make sure that you check out that link. That link has photos of not only your character, but all of the rest of our characters, as well as the current gear that your character has. So Twitch, you guys are all playing as the character Nightingale. Nightingale is a bit of a magic user. Two of her best spells are Gore Shot. And you recently got Organic Liquefy. You'll notice the red dots over on the left-hand side. That tells you how many SP that you need in order to cast one of those spells. You have two super cool wands that you use for casting. Each of the wands gives you a little bit of a bonus. Because you have these two wands, you'll roll an orange die, which just have higher numbers. You would normally roll
Purple die.
So it's kind of an upgraded die. What's going on with my ears? The Wand of Hindsight allows you to re-roll any die except for the black die for you or an ally within your sphere of influence. Sphere of influence is 4 spaces. The Wand of Missiles allows you to increase your sphere of influence. Again, we set 4 spaces by 2, making it 6 for 1 shot. So it's kind of the high-level stuff. The rest of the item, bonuses and whatnot, are described in the gear. Each turn, we get 3 stamina points, and that maxes out at 5. You don't have to use all your stamina points, and what you don't use rolls over. What else is important? The way you'll interact with us is, of course, by chatting on stream, telling us what decisions that you'll want to make. This is a story-driven game, so there'll be a lot of decision points, which monsters you want to fight, which direction that you want to go, so on and so forth. We'll also have you rolling dice. So we've got this cool thing that Josh made in the chat. It'll say, hey, I need you to roll this die, that die, or the other die. It'll come up, roll is the chat command that you use, or Josh promises me that there's some sort of an extension. I still don't believe him. I haven't seen it with my eyes. People tell me it exists, so I think there is. And the dice results come up on the screen like so. Each of these die have unique icons and faces, and they're all programmed in. So you'll see your username for the person that was picked out of the pool and the die results. You'll be rolling for yourself as well as monsters, and whenever I don't want to roll because I'm really scared and I want you guys to take the blame for it, I'll have you roll some of my stuff too. You won't roll Josh's stuff because he's needy. What?
Green screen. Thank you.
Another way that we will ask you to interact in with the stream is sometimes there'll be A/B decisions. So we will put up a poll. Josh will go over here. He'll ask a really thought-provoking question. This is me waiting for Josh to come up with something super thought-provoking. And then the poll will pop up in the overlay over here.
I'm copying a Wednesday poll.
Boom. I can't read it. It's kind of like cheating.
Which choice? Choice 1 or choice 2?
The way to vote in a poll is you can type in chat either number 1 or number 2, or you can spell the words out for choice 1 or choice 2, option 1, option 2. If you're a subscriber, your vote counts for double. So make sure that you take a minute. Bam! I'm going to figure it out. And subscribe to our show. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, and that means that you get 1 free sub per month.
Yes.
No, it's not. It's not at all. And we'd love if you used it on us, and that'll give you cool stuff, bonuses, chat icons, Discord server stuff, and again, double points for the polls and other cool stuff.
Right. And they chose choice 2. What's choice 2 mean?
This show becomes just me. I should not have chosen that because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. What would you make choice to? You made the poll?
Mm-hmm. You asked for it.
I did. That was my first mistake.
So where are we at now?
We are going deeper into the vault. Suri leads you through the cavern's twists and turns until you come to another familiar spot. Like before, collapsing rock has changed the landscape, making it a bit harder to navigate. Luckily, the floor here is still mostly intact. Ahead, more animates prepare themselves for combat. Bam! This is the board cam. So this is the board that we are going to be battling on. My head is super in the way. That's better. So the minis are here. Y'all are Nightingale, so you have the purple base because Twitch is purple. Josh, point to the purple. No, I'm here. There we go. Look at you. Your tiny T-Rex arms. You can almost make it. It's so cute. And the big bad monsters are up top, a little higher. Your gear and stuff is up here. I don't know if you could read it because it's kind of small, but I thought it'd be cute to put it up there so you could kind of see. And if you are new to the show, in that top left-hand corner, the overlay shows the current stats. So Nightingale, you can see you have 12 health, 10 defense, 6 movement, and 1 armor. And I did that by 50% memory because I really can't see that. It's fun.
All right.
What does it say?
All right. Liquid flesh works for some reason. LOL.
Yeah, it's so good. Burns everybody from the inside out. Okay, so this is the dungeon that we are currently in, the win condition. Adventure ends their turn on the blue exit. The blue exit token is right here. So the important things to note here are that there are a couple of totems out. These are the totems. When we reach line of sight for the totem, something cool happens. These red bordered icons are impassable terrain. There are some loot chests over here, and there's an objective token here. Those are big bad monsters. The monsters that we have out on the board right now are called animates. This is the card for the animate, which tells us a little bit about the monster. As you can see, the monster here has 18 health, 9 defense, 6 movement, 2 armor. Their combat die is green screen. It's a teal die and an orange die, so he hits kind of hard. He has some special abilities, Chains of Perdition, so the first time each turn the animate hits with an attack, has to hit, gets to hit again. And the Heavy Cleave, each First time each turn the enemy makes an attack against an adjacent opponent, it will empower the attack. Empower means it rolls black die. Black die has the skull. Skull means it fails. But all the rest of it gives it bonuses to the attack.
All right. So, Ann, who goes first?
Unlike some games that use dice to determine initiative, Middara uses an initiative deck. So what we do is we have all these teeny tiny little cards. Thank you. And we shuffle them up. We put in the card for the monster who's out on the board. We shuffle them up. I'm the worst shuffler in the world. And then we put them out. Okay. So, first comes love, and then comes marriage. And then comes Josh and Matt in a baby carriage. First comes me. Good. Then Nightingale. Then Zeke. Oh, this is a good one. Then the animate. And then Rook. Awesome possum. We have a couple of basic actions that we can take. Each one of the red dots tells you how many points. To move is 1 point. Attack is 2 points. Encounter, an item, action, whatever, is 1 point. Those are kind of the standards. Dodge, when you're getting attacked. Empower, and counter. I didn't know you could spend extra SP to empower your attack. Yep. Can you just, like, empower any attack?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if I would have used that.
It gives you an extra chance to miss, but it gives you more icons if you don't. Do you use both books and shields or just shields?
I can use what?
Do you use both books and shields?
Both?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know.
So
okay.
What are you doing?
Well, I am the mini with the giant wings. So I'm out in front. I have the halberd, which has got reach 2. I mean, we only can go that way, right?
Yep.
So
you can attack either one.
What is the better attack for him? Like, if I get adjacent to him, then he does a melee attack, then he moves. But if not, then he does spell 6. Like, that's a nasty range attack.
Mm-hmm.
My movement is 6. But if I go past him, I get a break attack. Oh, don't I not provoke if I... Yeah, that's what I meant. Don't I not provoke if I'm in flight?
Yes, you don't provoke if you're in flight.
Okay, so each of our characters has a really cool special ability. Remi's special ability is flight, which is kind of what it sounds like. I get to fly around the board. Cuz wings, which are in the closet. I didn't take them out tonight. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't... Even with the movement, what's my movement? 6 or 7? I thought it was 7. It is 7.
It is 7.
How do I get movement? Oh, from the shirt. Even with the additional movement, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, I can't.
Where are you trying to get?
Around them. Oh, okay. So these icons here are holes in the wall, but it's not impossible terrain.
Yeah.
Which means I can fly over this.
Mm-hmm.
And I could land over here. But most of the times that we see totems, they spawn more baddies.
Yep.
So what do you want to do?
I think you should hit one of them.
Oh my god.
You can just run up to it, and you can stand right here, because you have range 2, and attack it.
I'm going to die.
And then Twitch is going to go try to liquefy it. And then Zeke will finish it off, hopefully.
Okay, that's not a bad idea. Okay, so I'm just going to regular move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Movement is 1 SP. So it takes me to 2. And then I'm going to attack it, which is 2 SP. And I'm going to attack it with my halberd. So because I'm attacking with my halberd... What does it say? Red
blocks line of sight for totems. Yeah, she was just talking about going that direction to activate it, not necessarily this turn.
Yeah. I'm going to roll 2 white die for my melee attack.
No, you could have actually activated it if you went the back way.
Yeah, but I don't want to activate. It's a terrible roll. So I rolled an 8, and in order to have hit the monster, I would have needed to roll a 9.
Don't you have something that gives you a
However,
reroll?
I do. So I have a special ability called Hammer Helm, and I get to, anytime with a two-handed weapon, you may reroll any die in your combat pool. I think I'm just going to reroll the 3, right?
Okay.
Because it doesn't make sense to reroll the 5 on that die. Great. Tonight I'm Josh. Well, that was exciting. Now it's Twitch's turn. I did nothing. Happy I could contribute.
Okay. I assume Twitch wants to pew-pew it.
So Twitch, you folks at home, let us know what you would like to do.
So they need to move forward to be able to pew-pew.
Because they need Sphere of Influence 4?
Yes. And the spirit, and even if they try to tap their wand to do just organic liquefy from where they're at,
Yeah.
they're 7 spaces away and not 6. So they are.
How much
a space
movement does
away.
Nightingale have?
Nightingale has 6 movement.
And she needs 3 to walk past you? 2 to walk
2.
past.
I mean, they can get close enough, but they're only going to be able to do Gore Shot unless they want to activate their one-time ability per an encounter to give everyone SP.
That's not a great time to do this, though, I don't think. It's 1 to move into your space and then 2 to move out.
Yeah.
So it's 3 movement.
Yeah.
To move right in front of you. But that doesn't really make sense because then you would have to spend the same to move. So what if
They can like
She
move
could-
like up here or whatever, like and be out of the way still. Just
that makes sense?
so we'll move them up here.
'Kay.
So
You could stand up and not.
1, 2, 3,
You're the
4,
worst.
5, 6. So they're right there.
And you can shoot through an ally without.
Yeah.
So then they could shoot through.
You can handle
Why are you and Matt so against the idea of standing?
it. So
Look,
stand.
standing, sitting,
Yeah.
not even on the table.
Yeah.
No touching of the table.
All right, stop doing your squats right now.
Movement is 1. Okay,
So
which
they can
means
gore
that
shot twice.
what?
They can Gore Shot twice.
But they can't do organic liquefy because that's 3.
Unless they wanted to activate their ability.
It's up to you guys, but I wouldn't recommend it. So,
Pew pew.
pew pew. Gore shot it is. So the way that you handle the spells is that this is a spell 6. We're going to roll the orange casting die. Y'all, are going to roll your orange casting die. And we're going to add the result of that die to the number 6. And that comes up with your attack. However, the animate has conviction. So they have a white die and an orange die for conviction. And that's the dice that you are going to have to exceed.
So you know, Magic Moose love that chicken from Popeyes, but like all lower and uppercase.
'Cause it's so good. I love my Popeye's chicken. Alright, what was the 6? What was the orange die?
It's a 4.
So it's a 10. And then we're waiting for the white die and the other orange die?
Yep.
Okay. What's that?
A 5
Yeah?
and a 7.
They didn't hit.
That's 12. They didn't hit.
Okay, so then gore shot again?
Yep.
So orange and then white and orange?
Yep. You want to knock their SP down to 0?
Do I want to or do I have to?
You kind of have to.
But do I have to? Like what level of have to?
They rolled a 6.
Okay, so that's 12.
They rolled
Queso.
a 6 and a 2. So that's an 8.
Oh, that's good. So then it hits. And then the gore shot automatically does 2 magic damage.
Okay. But they could take 1 damage and do 2 more damage.
They can. So gore shot has this thing where you can take 1 irreducible damage to deal additional magic damage equal to your highest level career discipline. And y'all have organic liquefy, which is a level 2. So you could take 1 additional damage to do 2 more damage to the baddie.
Why are you talking to your lap?
So the noise reduction thingy block is fine if I have a pocket to put it into. But this is yet again another pair of girl pants where the pockets aren't real. So
Put
it
it
just
in your waistband.
but just like hangs there.
Put it in your waistband.
Okay.
Are you going to do 2 damage to the animate?
Yeah. I will do that. As soon as I hook this back there. Okay, great. Wonderful. Never been happier. Okay, Josh. That means it's Zeke's turn. You had me run up there, unprepared, to try and kill the animate, which worked out terribly, by the way.
Yeah, that sucks to be you. You shouldn't have done that.
Shouldn't have listened to you?
You should have hit it.
Should have rolled better.
Exactly.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, buddy.
So he's going to run up to his face, and he's going to use Blade Works. I need 2 orange dice, please, Ann. That was a good roll.
What was it? You should have kept
14. I rolled almost as well. 13.
Okay. So the animate has a defense of 9 with armor of 2.
So I'm doing... so I'm beating it by 4. I get 5, 6, 7. So I'm doing 7 damage minus 2 armor. So 5 damage. I will exhaust this to do 6, and I will use my last
What are you exhausting?
SP to do, my Masterworks on my blade to give it +1, and then I'm exhausting. I'm using my follow through to use 1 SP to do an additional 2 damage, so I do 8 damage.
Okay, want to break that down?
I did 8 damage.
No, why?
Because I beat it by numbers, and I added +1 to it with my Masterworks, and then I use follow through, which lets me use SP to do additional 2 damage.
Hate you. So he has 10 damage done to him, the purple one.
Hey, Vosh.
Hi.
How much damage did you done to him?
10. But he's a health of 18.
Do you think I could do another 8 damage if I attack one more time?
What would you use, the runestone to do that?
Yeah, I'm at light drive. Do it once per counter. Yeah, I don't want both of them attacking, so I'm going to use the flight drive.
And you think that you... Okay.
2 and a 4. That's horrible. I'm going to tap my sword to reroll my die.
Both of them?
Just one of them. It's a 6. That's a 10.
So that hits.
1, 2 damage.
After the armor?
Nope.
So it's a net 0 high-speed internet?
Yep.
That's good. Joshua reads me.
I'm sure he's enjoying his time in class with the most annoying child student right in front of him that he can't kick.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so then that's Zeke's turn.
Yep.
Now it's the animate's turn.
Yep.
It's going to suck. It's going to suck a lot. Okay, Joshua.
Mm-hmm.
Does the animate have damage?
Oh, should we use our wand to have Josh reroll?
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Because it would unexhaust.
Yeah, that wouldn't hurt.
Reroll.
My 4? And hope for something better?
Yeah, that's a good idea, guys.
I rolled a 4. So, some results.
That was fun. Does the animate have damage?
Yes.
So
No. Red does not have any damage. Red goes first.
Red goes first. Great. Okay. Wonderful. So no. So that's great. That's fine. Is there an opponent adjacent to the red one?
No.
Okay. Is there an opponent within the sphere of influence?
Yes.
Cast spell 6, prioritizing the opponent with the lowest conviction value without darkness. So my conviction value is actually pretty good, if I recall correctly.
I don't have any conviction upgrades, so it's Zeke doesn't have any conviction upgrades, so it's probably Zeke.
Yeah, because I have a conviction upgrade to white. Okay, actually I have 2 conviction upgrades to white. So I think both of my... Anyway, great. So it's you. Wonderful. You're going to get...
No. He's casting a spell on me. So what's his casting die?
His casting die is a teal die.
Animate's SOI is 4. All SOIs are 4, unless otherwise stated. Can I have 2 purple dice in?
If I threw 2 blue dice at you, would you laugh?
Why would I laugh?
Because it'd be funny because you wouldn't know that they were blue.
The blue dice have black letters and the purple dice have white letters, and they represent that by the outline of the die on the card.
Fine. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 14.
That's pretty good.
They rolled a 6, which is a 12. So guess what?
You win.
I win. I don't get darkness.
Okay.
I laugh in the face of darkness. Ha 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 ha.
Then make a range for attack. So prioritizing an opponent with darkness, which they don't have. So then that means that who gets prioritized for this?
You can make it. Go ahead and make it Zeke.
Combat die is a teal and an orange. And since this is the first time the animate is making attack, it's going to empower the attack. So that's a black die. So what's the teal?
It hasn't rolled anything yet. That teal's from the cast you did earlier.
Oh.
It's a 5 and a 7.
So it's a 12 and...
12 plus a bunch of shields.
So what's your defense for Zeke?
Zeke's
10.
defense is a 10.
You were going to dodge that, right?
Nope.
You didn't want... You intentionally chose not to dodge that?
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
Because Zeke's going to get hit like 4 more times in a row, and I was going to try to dodge the ones that were
If you
melee attacks so I can counter them.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so he hit for how much?
All right, so he hit 12, so he's beating me by 2.
Yeah.
Then what's his icons do?
There we go. So the book and the shield, it gives +1 physical damage, and the star gives +2 physical damage. But I don't see any stars.
No stars, but he needs a book and a shield, so 1, 2, 3. So it's 5 damage.
You have any armor?
I have 1 armor.
That's a 0.
I have barrier from last encounter still.
Okay.
So it's 4 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 4 damage.
You're just going to take the 4 damage?
I can't do anything else about it. So.
Okay. So health goes from 12 to 8. Then it is going to move toward the nearest opponent.
Wait.
Yes?
Read the top of the card again.
The first time each turn the animate hits with an attack, you're right. Make an attack with the same range and damage type against the same target. So I should have cleared the die out, but I didn't. So we need to roll another teal and another orange, but it doesn't empower this time.
Five and a 4, a 9. All right, it misses.
That's good.
That's cool.
Now it moves towards you.
Okay. Slide to the left.
To the electric slide. Stop it. Okay. And now it is going to make a melee attack against the opponent with the most damage.
Just me.
Which is you. So are you going to be dodging?
Now I'm going to dodge, yes.
So how do you dodge, Josh?
I'm going to use my too many belts.
And
I need a black die, please. You rolled a skull.
You didn't want to keep that
I
result?
rolled 2 shields.
Okay. What is it, Josh?
16.
So your defense is a 10 plus 2 from the dodge.
Yep, so it's a 12.
So that hits for 4.
I have 1 armor, so it does 3 damage.
Do you have anything else to reduce damage?
Nope. Oh, yes, I do. So 3 damage, but wait. He's doing 3 damage right now. He's got 1, 2, 3 book and shield combos.
So that's 6.
Plus 2 stars.
Oh my god. That's 8. 9, 10.
So it's 10 damage.
Oh my god. You're gonna die. How do you not die? I'm so happy we decided to run into this.
I get to on my 2 belts. I get to ignore 2 damage the first time I'm dealt physical damage from a melee attack, and then my badass leather jacket also lets me reduce it by 2. So I'm gonna take 6 damage.
Okay.
So.
Do you want juice box?
So I'm at 4 health.
Here.
You can't give me a juice box out of turn.
Okay.
Now it's the other animate's turn.
Nah. That's right. Now it's purple. All right. So does the animate have any damage?
Yes.
So it heals 2.
Yay.
This might be a TPK in like round 1. Is there an opponent adjacent?
Yes.
Make a melee attack. Makes a melee attack with teal
I
and
had
an
14
orange.
health. I went down to 10. I am going to use my jacket to dodge.
It's a good idea.
Wait.
Roll great. What?
I only have 1 dodge. I can't dodge. I thought my jacket gave me a dodge. It lets me reroll my dodge die.
Oh. Okay. So what was his hit?
He also empowers, so he needs to roll a black die.
That's right. What is the score of that one?
It's at 14.
Oh. There's a 1 in 6 chance this rolls a skull. Right?
It's not. It's 4 books.
Oh. Okay. So 14 is 4 over yours, minus 1 for the barrier, makes it 3. How many book and shields?
1, 2, 3.
How many stars?
1.
Okay, so that's 8 damage.
Yep.
Can you reduce it by anything?
I can reduce it by 2.
So then that's 6 damage.
Yep.
So what does that make your health?
-2.
Oh, you're dead. Oh, this is not fun. This is really bad. Okay. Then move up to 2 spaces farther from the target. The movement does not provoke break attacks.
Bye, Zeke.
Bye, Zeke. Okay, the lose condition for the game is that all adventurers are defeated. So we didn't lose, because you died. Thank you for being the human meat shield. After the animates, so that's the end of the animate's turn.
Yep.
Exciting. This is rough. Okay. So next is Rook.
Yep.
So that might be good, though, because Rook is heavy. So what are you doing with Rook?
Move it up.
In the world?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
To the deluxe apartment in the sky?
Oh, oops. This one's drunk.
So ridiculous.
And I will attack the red one. Need 2 white dice, please.
Sure. So the red animate is the one that has no damage on it.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, their defense is a 9 with 2 armor.
Do 3 damage. 1 damage.
On top, beyond the armor?
Yep, I did 3 damage.
Okay. This is good. Can you attack again?
Nope, that's it.
This is terrible and miserable and makes me want to cry. Okay.
I would have cast the barrier on
Yourself?
Nightingale.
Okay. So barrier gives +1 armor to a character. It's now my turn. I have reach 2, so I could attack the red one from here.
Yep. You guys have not used your ability yet.
Nope. My SP is going to go back up to 3. I need the 2 white die to hit. Big bad scary monster, please. God. Maybe we just roll for a Okay. I rolled a 10, which exceeds their defense by 1.
Yep.
And I have already +1 physical damage.
Okay.
So because I have Hammer Helm and I get +1 physical damage,
And you have 2 shields, so you get +2 physical damage. So you do a total of 2 damage after armor.
Oh my gosh, this is the worst. So now the red one's got 3 damage on it. This is so bad. That's all I got going for my life.
I try to recommend Twitch using their ability at the beginning to use the organic liquefy, and you're like, nah, we good.
They couldn't reach. It's Twitch's turn. Twitch y'all's wand refreshes. And you have 3 stamina points. You're within the sphere of influence, so if you want to use organic liquefy at this point in time, that is an option, and you would use all your SP.
And they could use it on the purple one if they tap their wand, since he has more damage.
Yeah, this is very true. This is very true. Let us know in chat if what you're interested in doing. I feel like this dungeon ramped up real quick from the last one. Not for nothing. So, I think the right move is for Twitch to do the organic liquefy, and I think you're right about tapping the wand for the increased sphere of influence.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay. So the way organic liquefy works is that we're going to roll the orange casting die and add 6 to it. Again, the animate has conviction die, white and orange. It's like a whistling noise.
The AC.
Ah. Oh, man. We're gonna... Oops. Oops. Sorry. Did that say orange, orange, orange? There wasn't... The white didn't go?
There's no white there.
No, there's... Okay. Sorry. Okay, their first orange is... It looks like a high number.
It's an 8.
So that's great. And then what's the other guys?
6.
Okay, so they definitely hit. And the way that this works is that the damage is equal to...
What they rolled.
Right. So the damage here is a 6. So, that happened. This is all your fault, Joshua. We are going to TPK. Oh, yeah, and you have to come off this board. Okay. A 5 and a 1 is the 6. So, they have 10, 14 damage on the purple one, and 3 on the red one, except they have 18 health. Okay. Well.
Mirrorbach, you guys can use Ambitious to get the 2 SP for Gore Shot, but you can only target the red one. You can't target the purple one because you can't get close enough.
Yes.
Unless you use one of the SPs to move. How much health does it have? 4 left?
Yes.
They could move and do Gore Shot once, and as long as it hits, they could take the 1 damage to kill it.
What did I say?
Ambitious and puke.
That sounds like a pretty good plan.
Yep. They're agreeing. All right.
Okay.
So they're going to get 2 SP.
And everybody else gets 1?
Yep.
Okay. So they used 2 SP to... No, they used all 3 SP to do the thing. So now you have 2 SP.
They spend 1 to move, and then they're going to spend 1 for Gore Shot.
Okay. So... Is that lit up? It is. Orange for Gore Shot. White and orange for the conviction. And we're gonna hope that this is good. What's that roll, Josh?
They rolled a 6, and they rolled a 9.
So it hits. So automatically, these guys have 2 damage. And then you're saying that they should take the irreducible damage to do another 2, right?
Yep, and it's dead.
6, 7, 8, and it's dead. Oh my gosh. That's...
We get a loot card.
Yes.
I thought there was some special text about something with the animates.
There is, but it is if you kill an animate that had no damage at the start of your turn.
Ah.
Yeah, if you defeat an animate who had no damage at the start of your turn, read the following hidden text. None of us are that good, apparently. This big beastly monster.
I got 6 gold.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, cool. So now it is the red animate's turn.
We get loot for everything we kill. If for the stuff that are swarms, like
Cavesicles.
you get it when the group's killed.
Yeah. Okay. So the red animate's turn. Does the animate have damage? Yes. Heal 2. So now it's got 1 damage on it.
Okay.
Is there an opponent adjacent?
Yes.
Make a melee attack against Rook.
All right.
So that is a teal and an orange die.
With a black die, because it empowers. The first attack does.
You're right. And now let's all pray that it rolls a skull.
It's a 9. It's a miss.
What's your defense?
10.
Okay, that's good. So then that's it, right?
What's
Oh,
the
no, it has
option?
a then and not a follow-up. Move up to 2 spaces further from the target. This movement does not provoke a break attack, so
Okay.
it dances back 2 spaces.
Into the hole and dies?
I don't think that's how that works. Also, you have it facing away from you, and I think that's
He
because
was attacking with his butt. He was farting.
it's not. Oh my.
Oh, yeah, I can't counter it. Thank you.
Oh, because can you do it before it moves, right?
Yeah. Because it did no damage. I need 2 white dice.
These ones. What'd you roll?
2 and a 7. I am going to tap my Morning Star to reroll my 2.
Oh, roll better.
I rolled a 3.
So that's a 10. Do you have anything for the symbols?
I get plus 2 physical damage for my shield. And plus 1 physical damage for my star.
So it's 6, right?
So I beat it by 1. And I get plus 3 to it. So that's 4. So that's 2 damage.
Okay. So it's back to 3 damage.
Yep.
And now it's going to move.
Yep.
And then that's it. That's not a bad turn.
Boop, boop.
And now it's your turn.
That's my turn.
Yeah, Rook.
All right, so I'm going to be at 4. I'm going to get this back, get this back. I'm going to take 1 to move. Boop. Actually,
What are you doing?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Are you trying to set it up to where it's
7.
flanking?
A little bit. You can't easily get to the flanking spot though, but that's the best I can do.
I'd have to go through Nightingale, but it's 1,
You have to
3.
get here, and you would have to fly to get there.
Oh, okay. What are you hitting it with?
My Morning Star, and I rolled a 4 and a 3. That's a 7, so I don't hit, and that's the end of my turn.
All right, so then it's my turn. I'm gonna get 3 more SP. So then I'll use my 2 to fly,
Okay.
and that'll put me in flanking.
You want to be next to it, or you want to be right here?
You
Still get flanking as long as I'm on the other side.
then I want to be there.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely want to be there. And I need 2 white die to attack, please and thank you. So what do I get for
You
flanking?
get plus 1 to your roll,
Okay.
and you get plus 3 damage, I believe. Yeah, plus 1 attack and plus 3 damage.
Okay, so I rolled a 7 and a 4.
All right, that's 11.
Should I re-roll that 4?
It wouldn't hurt.
If I rolled a
'Cause-
2 or a 3, it'd hurt.
It wouldn't hurt that much because you still hit it. You
'Cause
only
I
have one
need it-
attack.
I need a 9 to hit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hit it anyway because I rolled that 7.
Yeah.
I didn't see what I rolled. I rolled a 2! That was terrible.
All right. Still 10. So you hit.
Still a 10. And I hit. I immediately get 1 physical damage.
Twitch can.
Tap the wand to reroll the 2.
No, is that the same one? No, that's a different wand, right?
Their wand refreshed.
The wand for the range.
2 different.
Or 2 different. Yeah, they can tap that to make it. You re-roll that too.
Oh, that would be really good.
And it's their turn next, so it's gonna refresh right away anyway. So it makes no sense not to. So they tap that, you get to re-roll the 2.
Okay. Yeah?
Yeah, they just said re-roll.
Best reroll ever.
Okay. So
That
it's a
is
14.
such a great
It's a
reroll.
15, so you're beating it by 5. You get plus 3, so that's 8. You get plus 1 from your weapon, so that's 9.
Okay. No, I
What's
get
the-
plus 1 from the thing.
From your ability, yes.
So that's 9. Minus 2 for the armor, right?
Yes, that's 7.
Okay, so now I have these things. So I have 2 shields each, so that's plus 4.
So that's 13.
And then I have 2 stars, which is 1 each.
15. You kill it?
Yeah, because it had 3 damage. And now, it did. That was such a great reroll. Oh, that was awesome. Okay, now it's dead. It did.
And you got 9 gold from it.
Oh,
Guess how much they gold they had together?
15. They had 15 gold together.
69.
No, they did not. You're so ridiculous.
The cat.
Is he confused by the doggy door? He never is. Very confused.
Trying to figure out how to get around it.
Special. Special puppy. Okay. So the 2 animates are dead. We didn't... Oh, you know what, Josh?
What?
You're in line of sight of the blue totem.
Oh. Okay, activate the blue totem.
Okay. So the blue totem is right here. And as you can see, a handful of cavesicles occupy the area. Spawn 3 cavesicles adjacent to this totem.
Kind of like on the other side of the map.
I need the card for the cavesicles, please. So the special ability for the cavesicles is that they have a bit of a spawn. We're also going to roll
Swarm.
Swarm. That's what I meant. So when they are around each other, they get bonuses on their attack and defense. So because we're going to put 3 next to each other, it's going to be somebody and 2, which means that their combat dice are going to upgrade to orange. They also are not impacted by terrain stuff. So I am going to... I shouldn't put them all the way in the back, should I? Although I really want to. Okay. Let's try that again. We are going to roll a black die to figure out where they go on the initiative track. And it's based on the books?
Shield.
Shields. Fun. Exciting.
3 shields.
So it goes 3
Right
after.
before Rook.
And it's good because the animates are gone.
And someone's asking if any monsters. The round just started, so Anne just went first as Remi. So Nightingale's gonna go, and then the Cavesicles will go, and then Rook will go.
Yes. So now it is Twitch's turn. The wands that they used, guys, the wands that you used for the stuff are now going to refresh.
They're gonna be at 3 SP.
Perfecto. I used fly and attack, so I'm at 0. So what would you like to do?
All they can do is get closer.
That makes sense. What's the movement?
6. So they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can tap their wand and gore shot once at purple.
That's a great idea. Where is it? There?
Over the gap.
Over the gap?
Right, they go right there.
Oh. 2, 4, 5, 6. So then let's do that.
They spend 2 SP then,
Okay. 1 to move
and 1 for gore shot.
and 1 for gore shot. So they have 1 SP left.
And they tap their wand.
This one.
No. Yes. You switched them up on me.
Trying to make sure you're paying attention. So roll an orange die. Cavesicles are much easier than animates. They are going to roll
2 purples.
2 purples for their casting.
So they rolled a 4, so that's a 10, and they rolled a 5, and you only asked for 1 purple.
Oops, sorry. I thought I hit 2.
Nope, you asked for 1.
Sorry.
And they rolled a 10. So it's a tie, so they win. So they do 2 damage to it.
Okay.
How much health do they have?
They have 6 health. Each cave skull has 6 health.
So I don't think it makes sense for them to take a damage to do 2 more health damage.
That doesn't. You're absolutely correct. I agree. After perps. After Nightingale is the cave skull's turn. So, is there an opponent adjacent?
Nope.
Is there an opponent within range 4?
Nope.
Can it move and attack an opponent within range 4?
Yep.
So cave skull's movement is 6.
He's going to jump over the gap.
And
So
it
he needs
needs
to
to
roll black die.
roll a black die to see if it makes the jump.
Hope it dies.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Because it has to move to be at up to range 4, right? So
Yep.
it would go 1, 2, 3, 4 here-ish. So it makes it.
Okay. Red first.
Oh. Boom. 1, 2, 3, same difference. Okay. And the totem icon can come. BY. So it's going to make a ranged attack for 4. Its combat dice are still 2 orange because it's within sphere of influence of both of the other 2.
Twitch does have a cloak, so they could dodge with it.
Oh, that's true. Would you like to dodge?
I feel it wouldn't hurt.
Probably. Okay, so we'll do that.
It rolled an 11.
That's really terrible.
And they rolled 4 books.
It's the worst roll ever. Okay.
So beat it by 1. So it's going to do 1 damage. And how many... What does any icons give it bonuses or no?
So shields give +1 physical damage.
So there's 1 shield, so it's going to do 2 damage at the moment. They have 1 armor because I cast barrier on them.
And they have the Curious.
And they have the Curious, which gives them another armor. So
So
it does
fine.
nothing.
This is fine. It'll be fine. So that's the end of the red turn. So now it's the purple turn, and they're going to do the same thing. So purple is going to try and jump the gap, and hopefully the result of this roll is going to be a skull.
Nope, it jumps.
That's poopy. Okay. So it jumps, it succeeds. It's also going to do 2 orange dice for its attack. Do they have any other? What does the core do?
The core? Oh, it is another dodge. So yeah, go ahead and use it. I'm supposed to give them 2 health. They should be at 14 health then. I will update that.
So the dodge is
Or 13 health.
that's the attack and dodge.
Yep, they rolled 6 for the attack, so it didn't even hit them, and they had 3 for the dodge.
Awesome.
So they're good.
Okay, so now it's Orange's turn.
He's gonna
1,
jump over the gap.
2, and then it would move in front of its buddies?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Okay, so it needs to roll. Would it move to the side or just sit in front? It'd move to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Just in
5.
front. Breaking things down?
I am really terrible at that. Anyone have what?
A grenade.
I wish I did. I got a smoke bomb. No, actually, they have a smoke bomb.
No? Oh, yeah, they do have the smoke bomb.
You're so
It jumps
aggressive.
over it.
Okay. And it's going to attack with the 2 orange die. And they're out of dodges, right?
Yep. What's targeting on there, it says?
What do you mean?
What does it say for targeting? Nearest opponent. Okay. Two. And a 4. 6.
And nothing. So that's really good. Okay. So that's the cave skulls. That's all done. Now it's Rook's turn.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna go running.
Joshua,
2,
you're killing me.
4, 5, 6, 7. I need 2 white dice.
Okay, now you got to beat my roll of 2 7s.
I rolled an 8.
Their defense is an 8, so that hits.
I rolled 2 shields, so I do 2 damage.
It's the purple one. Okay. So now they have 4 damage. Can you do 2 more damage?
Nope.
That's something.
That's it.
Well, that was fun. It's my turn. I can't fly and attack. So
You can fly over this way and go check out what's over there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I could. I won't get around the wall, but it'll automatically trigger that green totem.
Will you trigger it?
Yep, because I'll be in line of... Whoa, maybe not. Because I'll be behind the statue's face. No, I'm fine. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Up 3. Stamina points, down 2. I'm going to fly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Can you get in? Is the Tonga impassable terrain?
No,
Okay.
it's green.
Okay.
All that's green terrain. Okay, so that's the end of my turn, and now Twitch, that means that it is your turn.
They're gonna get SPs.
So they had 1. They're going to get 3. So now, Twitch, you guys are up to 4 SP.
So they can gore shot purple and he'd kill it.
And again, the wands refresh. The core and all of the things used to dodge refresh.
They only have 1 relic. That's a relic.
Oh, that's right.
This is the better relic for them.
What do you want to do?
I think they should gore shot purple and kill it.
That's not bad, because everything's within Sphere of Influence 4, right?
Yep. Pew mightily.
Pew mightily. Ha. Ha. I can hear that. Don't do that. You're terrible. What?
They rolled a 2.
That's not so
They
great.
didn't roll the conviction for the Gasicle.
So maybe the 2 purple conviction dies are like
2s.
2s.
Lots of 2s. 3 2s.
All of the 2s. Not 2 2s?
No, because it's 2 2 2.
That's not a 2.
It's a 9, which still beats 8. So
Gore shot again?
yeah.
So gore shot's only 1, right?
Yep.
So now they have 2 stamina points.
Rapid shots. Pew 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 pew. They rolled 6, so that makes it 12, and they rolled a 3, and a 3. That's a 6.
So they win.
So they win and dead.
It did. Yeah, it did. Purple did. So we don't get loot now because we haven't killed the horde. They still have 2 more stamina points, so they could shoot at orange. It wouldn't kill it.
If they took damage for one of them, it could kill it.
Why are you trying to kill Nightingale?
I think they should pew pew orange once and do 2 damage, and then pew pew it again, and if they hit it again, they can take the 1 damage and kill it.
It's definitely an option. Well, we know we're going to...
Pew pew at least once,
So,
twice.
yeah. And now... Oh, it doesn't matter because it's not conviction. So the orange die, and then 2 purple conviction die. Let's see what happens.
They rolled a 3. They rolled a 3 and a 1.
So it hits.
Wins.
Okay.
So 2 damage.
And now I've got 1 more stamina point for Pew Pew again.
Yep. They rolled a 2. And then a 7 and a 3. That's a 10.
That's a miss.
They could tap their wand to reroll their 2.
That's not a bad idea.
Chat saying reroll. So reroll the 2.
Okay.
So they need a 4 or higher. Bless you.
Thank you. Okay.
7.
That hits.
That hits.
Okay.
And they take 1 damage and they kill it.
Done. So orange is dead, which is great because now it means that it's red's turn.
He's all lonely.
He's all by himself, so his combat die are
All by himself.
back down to
He don't want to be all by himself.
so weird. Is there an opponent within range 4?
Yes.
Shoot Josh and his singing. Make a range 4 attack with 2 white combat die.
Is Cherry trying to get revenge?
It is for his brothers. You've killed them.
How do you know they're brothers? Could have been sisters.
They
Could've
could
been
have, but
cousins.
they're not. They're Teenage
You've just
Mutant
been
Ninja
like 2
Turtles.
good friends. They rolled a 9. That's a miss.
Why? What's your defense?
10.
Lame. Okay, so then move to be adjacent to the opponent with the most damage. That's you.
Yep. Hello, body. It would not move there.
Why not?
Yes, it can move there. That's fine.
Because it would move here.
That technically that would be the shortest movement to get to me. Genderless drones.
Maybe. That makes sense.
They're just worker bees.
Such a terrifying face. Make a melee attack. Bam, bam.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Did I said 2 whites? Yes. I did go.
That warrior was bees the Whopper from Burger King. They rolled a 3
Yeah, it was.
and a 6. It's a miss. Guess what? I'm gonna counter. I rolled a 12.
Yeah, I think that hits.
What's their defense?
Defense is 8.
So that's 4 damage. I have 2 shields, so I do another plus 2 damage. So it's 6 damage and
It's
it's
dead.
dead.
It's done. Nice.
And I rolled a star.
That means you get to move diagonally, right?
I get to move up to 2 spaces.
Ooh. Oh, that's how you kept it moving diagonally, because it's 2 spaces.
Yes.
Okay.
I
You should go this way and you should jump.
have
That's
to
like your
jump either
favorite thing.
way.
There's less jump. You should go this way.
All right, you go get that totem and fight whatever that's by yourself.
You're not going to be able to make it over there in time.
Yeah, I can't. I have 8 freaking movement.
So then you can back up and come that way. Or I'll just run
Can we
from
go
that.
across the head onto the water or no? Or
No.
The heads.
That whole line
All right.
is.
You can take care of that stuff by yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna run.
Worst case, you can just fly away after you grab the loot.
Yep. Okay, so now it is my turn. The cavesicles come up off the board.
Oh, it's my turn.
Oh yeah, it is your turn. I forgot you had a turn.
I'm gonna jump over the gap.
Are you? What are you looking at like that?
I don't.
Do you want to come back that way? Do you want to take your 2 movement back and come fight the big monster that's going to pop out eventually?
I can't. I have to jump either way, and I can't jump.
And if you went that way, you'd have to jump there and jump back.
Someone won't give me a freaking plank.
You mean that plank? You would have wasted the plank already. What do you need to do to jump?
I need to roll a 9+ and 2 purple dice.
Oh my god. So what happens if you don't roll a 9+?
I get defeated, and I fall in the hole.
Okay.
No, Rook doesn't have a plank because Anne won't give Rook a plank because she's like, I can fly, and I need this plank just to fly with it. Even though Rook, like, there's a crack in the ground, and he has a chance to fall in, even though he's the size of a freaking house.
I'm the Silver Surfer. I need my surfboard. Also, it's my best friend.
Yeah, Zeke had a plank last turn, and he actually used it so Rook can get across the gap.
I like how you're making this out to be like Zeke was super humble, except you're both Zeke and Rook. So you helped yourself. Good job.
I helped the team.
You're so humble for yourself. You could wait until Nightingale could come so that she could give you an assist.
Yeah, I'll get an assist of her 2 strength, so it's +3 to my roll.
I mean, it's something. That might be the difference that you need.
Maybe. All right. I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna chill here. I'm gonna get 3 SP.
Are you serious?
I'm just gonna roll to see what I would have got. I would have got an 8, which would have been death. Just FYI.
I'll come help you. You could have come this way. Maybe I would have helped you. Okay, my thing goes up to 4. I'm going to use 1 SP to move onto the tongue.
Yeah, you activate
Yep.
the totem.
Yeah, I do that for you. Everything. Okay, red total has a lot of text on this one.
Yep.
That's terrifying.
Oh, we never got a loot card.
Oh, yeah.
7 loot.
Cavesicles give us monies. Money, money, money. Money. Oh, my gosh. Okay. As you approach the corner of the wall, you hear more cavesicles, but when you turn the corner, you find yourself staring up at an earth loa. Great. Exciting.
I didn't grab that card. I kind of skimmed over everything, but yeah.
So it's my turn. We're rolling the black die to see where on the initiative track the earth loa is going to go. Books or shields?
Shields.
Shields. I always forget.
Two after you.
Okay, so then it's after the earth loa's turn is after Rook. And I will get that initiative card for you in a minute. Okay. A moment of confusion washes over you as you swear that there are still more cavesicles somewhere on the platform. Perhaps they'll show themselves later. Spawn an earth loa on the space this totem occupied. So he's just going to stand there for now. It didn't say he attacked. So that's good. I could run away. Right?
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
Where's the
Initiative
cards?
cards? I don't know.
Why did you mute yourself to look?
Because I was hoping not to rustle the microphone, but thanks for calling me out. Also want to make sure that I don't actually have the initiative deck, because then I'll feel really bad. I really wouldn't feel really bad. Probably like 6 out of 10 bad.
I found it.
Okay. Okay, so then I'm going to spend 1. Oh man, I can't move anymore.
Nope.
I'm going to spend 1 to open the chest.
So you could have just ran back after you saw the Earth Loa and not opened the chest.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like me, though, does it?
Also, you could have actually just moved 1 phase forward, peeked at the chest from around the corner, because it's still adjacent, isn't it? And opened the chest and never looked at the totem. But too late for that now. You want to put the Earth Loa on the board?
You mean the one that's all the way over by you? Yep. That one?
Yep.
That's the one you want me to put on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's really big. I'm really small.
So what's in the chest?
Everybody's favorite question. Blue loot. You find a pile of treasure. Gain 2 random consumables. Okay, here's the thing.
You have like 10,000 items that you can't carry anymore. You shouldn't have all these items. And you won't give the guy who needs the plank because you're just like, nope, screw that guy.
You want the fortitude? You want the soda? I'll give you that. This one.
Can the soda get me over gaps?
Maybe. If you shake it up really good.
Is it the magic soda from Willy Wonka that lets me fly?
Yes, it is. You didn't know that? Maybe you'd be more appreciative if you knew that. I really hope I get another. Did you take all the other planks out of the deck? You didn't answer my question.
Did I?
Yeah. Did you hide it?
No, I happened to see it when you were like thumbing through the cards.
Thing?
I saw that the blank was on the bottom of the deck.
Okay, so I got throwing knives and magic bomb. That's helpful. It's gonna go in my backpack with a bunch of other stuff. Okay.
You're overflowing backpack. By the way.
It's okay, I can fly.
You cheater.
I can fly and carry it. I'm gonna attack. Because I can't run. So I'm gonna try and hit it. Can I have 2 white die, please? Give me the white die. You could have come back over here and jumped over the thing.
I could have also cast barrier on you, but I didn't. So.
Yeah, that's rude.
What do you roll?
2 4s. So I'm gonna do my thing where I reroll all my die.
Does it give you all your dice or just 1 dice?
You may reroll any die, any dice in your combat dice pool. I rolled an 8. So that's fine because, so here's the Earth Loa.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of tough too. The Earth Loa has hulking, which means you can't shove it around.
Okay.
And it also has the whole little barrier ability. Its combat dice are 2 teal dice. Health is 20.
Yep.
Defense of 8. Movement of 4. Armor of 5. So I rolled an 8, which means I hit.
Yep.
That's something. And there's 2 shields, which means it's +2. Which does nothing, because their armor
Is 5.
is 5. And there's no stars or anything else
Yep.
that I can do.
Good job.
So that happened. I'm going to use one of my throwing knives.
To hit 5 armor and not do anything?
Oh, that's right. I can't do that. Okay. I'm going to chillax.
Does your hammer helm let you do anything else special with it or no?
No, it's just +1 physical damage. So
your 3 damage did nothing?
yeah, to the 5 armor. Yeah, no, I didn't beat up the rock,
Okay.
Joshua. I didn't.
Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
You're the worst. It's now Nightingale's turn.
Okay.
And nobody can help me over here.
Nope.
So do we want to kill this Earth Loa?
Nope.
Okay. It's going to chase us. It has a movement of 4. It's not going to chase us very fast. That's fine. As long as I survive 1 round with the Earth Loa, we're fine.
Lure it to the gap and make it jump. Yep. So Twitch gets 3 SP. You're going to spend 1 to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they can go right there.
Why do you want to put her there?
Because then they can toss me.
Who's worried about you getting over the gap? Okay, so now it's your turn.
My turn. At max SP. Yay! I'm gonna jump over the gap now and have an assist from Nightingale.
Twitch. Say thank you, Twitch.
Thank you, Twitch. What's your jump rating? You have 5, so it's a little bit better for you. All right. Their card refreshes.
Yep.
That's the other reason why I wanted them over here. Because they can reroll one of my dice.
It's not for you.
Yes, it is. So they have, what, 2 strength? Yep. I have 1 agility, that's 3, so I need a 7+. I rolled a 13.
This time you rolled well.
This time I rolled well when it counts.
Not even worried. Which way are you going?
I have 8 movement, so just start moving me that way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I activate the totem.
7, you're in line of sight. Okay. So you're activating the green totem partway through your movement. Through the white pillars, you catch fleeting glimpses of watery forms. Spawn 2 water loas on any water terrain space adjacent to this token. So, good job, you. Okay. Black die to figure out where they go in the initiative. Thanks for handing me that card, buddy. Friend.
1 after me.
Pal.
So after the Earth Loa.
After the Earth Loa?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's special about the water Loa, Joshua?
Your symbols don't work, and they like to shoot water at you.
And they don't leave the water tiles.
Yep.
So, that is the Earth Loas. So you're going to move. That's where you end your turn.
No.
Yeah.
I still have more SP. I could do a lot more stuff.
Okay, what are you doing?
So,
I meant, like, that's where you end your movement.
So I could just run to the exit right now and activate it.
Don't you dare, baby. There's a loot and a blue objective. Plus, you're going to be adjacent to that blue objective, and that's where some big text happens. So, if you did that. If you were to do that.
I can't really do anything to the Warlow is. I kind of just... I'm going to go activate the blue objective then.
So you're going to spend more SP to go adjacent to it?
Can you make the red one spawn on the other side of where that would have been?
Why?
All the way at the end.
Why?
So break attack wouldn't have happened on me.
Blue objective is a big box of text.
Move me 1 more space over, please.
I will, but you can't. You can't, because that's a hole.
No.
So you would have gone here first.
Yeah,
and that would have automatically
Don't you have to search it?
No.
Oh, you just have to be
When an adventurer enters a space adjacent to this token.
Sorry. Okay.
You're welcome. Siri, stops abruptly and shoves you back with a gust of magical energy as a large chunk of the ceiling falls into the canal, sending water and rubble all around. You spit out a mouthful of stale water and find Suri floating nearby. She shakes her head and tells you that it looks like you'll have to go the long way back. Behind you, a wall was knocked free and set flying into the abyss. Suri points and nods, confirming the new path is the one to take. You peer across the chasm and see cavesicles on the neighboring platform. Place and remove tiles, tokens, and figures according to Diagram 6. The water on the placed tiles has a current. The currents move figures and tokens 1 space. See the rulebook for currents. Then discard the blue objective token and replace the win condition of this encounter to an adventurer ends the turn on the red exit. So, Joshua, what does this mean? I know you gave me other pieces and stuff. Oh my gosh. So our blue exit goes away, and now we're going to get a red exit. These are our additional tiles.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to mute this real quick just so I can fix this.
All right. They just got out to the bottom.
So, do we want to just get rid of those two?
Why? It's going to go where those 2 cards are. I would just...
Talk to the people so I can...
I'm talking to people, I just don't know what you're doing. You're just kind of...
Working.
If you're working. So the blue exit was a red herring? It was.
And that's why it's a red exit now.
Red Light District? Is that where we're going?
No.
Going to Amsterdam?
Nope.
Why not?
Is that why you gave me this? No.
No, that's for something else. Those 2 are the ones I gave you.
Oh, okay. So this
Just don't like to listen. I love you too.
Fortunately for me, the new exit is here.
More loot.
3 some reds. 1, 2. So this one opened up and goes here, and then here, and then you're so chatty, Josh.
I'm super chatty. I'm trying to figure out like what you're doing. One, two, buckle my shoe.
3, 4.
Shut the front door.
You shit.
I can't even go that way. The rock. There's a rocks. I'm so confused.
Specifically, 2 random.
Specifically, from the Pacific.
Pacific Ocean.
Pacific Rim.
Yeah, with monsters. 2 more loot.
This is watch and set up the board.
Yeah, it's not fun, which is why you're supposed to be entertaining and stuff.
Loot, you say, or is it a plank to surf on?
No, it's not. Never, ever, ever getting a plank.
Guess what? I can't help you for the rest of the counter because I have to jump back over the gap, and no one can help me throw me. So
This is not. This is.
if there's a plank there, I could just easily cross back and forth over the gap, but I can't.
I mean, you rolled a 13 though, so I think that you can jump over the gap. I think you just choose.
Do
Not
cave sickles spawn now, or we just hear cave sickles?
Nope. Spawn 4, 5, and 6. But it's gonna be 1, 2, and 3 because we already killed them and they're out of the picture. So, oh my god, this is terrible for me.
They spawn with you?
Yeah, sure do.
Oh, cool.
No, not cool.
And it's on me. She knows she doesn't want to rustle the mic as she does things, so she just wants to talk to me and not all of you guys. She doesn't love you guys. She hates you all.
I have a question.
Yes.
1 cave skull's supposed to spawn there.
Put it adjacent to that spot it would spawn on.
I think you set this up wrong. The wall goes there.
There was a path?
Yeah. Yep. Sure was.
Oops.
So
You double checked my work.
I didn't double check your work, and that was where my mistake was. Yeah, sure was a path. Sure was a path. So then he goes here, and the cave skull goes there. there was a path. You didn't have to jump because you set up the board wrong. You could have helped me, and now here I am chillaxing with the army of mutants.
Yep.
Great. So, this is fun. This is the new board setup. So we're going to go over here. Oh my god, that's so crooked. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Hey Josh.
Yeah.
Thanks for helping me.
You're welcome. You're just gonna yell at me for whatever I do. So.
You're probably not wrong. Okay.
All right. We need to roll a black die.
Bam. Where does that just be in my head? I'm not loving that. Meh. Sorry, I didn't mean to give everybody motion sickness.
Yeah, you did.
A little bit. It's good. Builds character. So, roll the black die for which... Oh, well, the only thing that came up with the cavesicles. My whole brain itches. So now I need to get my cavesicles out. Where are they going, Josh?
They're going to be going right after Rook.
This is
For the Earthlow.
exciting. And by exciting, I mean terrible.
And it's having a party.
Yeah, I don't like this party. At all. Okay.
All right. Still my turn.
Do you want to do something wonderful and amazing now with your 900 SP points?
Oh,
wait. Was I done with this? Yeah, no, I was done with this.
I'm going to go open that loot.
Man, you're so helpful. Okay. So you're going to go here. Do you have the SP to do it?
Mm-hmm.
It is the red loot. And the red loot says, you find a pile of treasure. The party gains 20 gold. That made me really happy. That's the loot you found. Okay.
You find Earthloas. I found money.
For everybody. Also, I found throwing knives and some cool hair gel.
The fact that you just hoard it in a bag and don't hand it out to anyone doesn't really matter.
I offered you my soda. And you said no. It was very ungrateful of you. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Okay. So, is that the end of your
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
great turn?
Yep.
That means you need to get back over there, and that's the way out for you. Because that's a jump. That's a jump that you ain't gonna make.
Yep.
And that's a wall. Actually, this corner, if you do this jump here, where you have to add 2 to your roll for each space, you could land here.
Good. All right, just fall in the hole and die.
You could just fall the whole time. It's really great that you've got so much speed, though. Yeah, I'm definitely getting out of here.
All right.
Oh my god. This is
So
gonna be
first cavesicle goes.
yeah, exciting.
Cherry goes.
Cherry goes. Is there an opponent adjacent? No, there's not. Is there an opponent within range 4? Sure is. That would be me. They're going to make a ranged attack because they have 2 other people next to them. They're going to roll 2 orange die.
Yeah, only one of us needs to live and make it to the exit.
am not going to dodge this one. I do have 2 dodges. I'm saving those for the Earthloa, I think.
Roll a 7, so it doesn't hit.
Fine. Great. So then move to be adjacent to me. Great and exciting and wonderful. The worst.
Actually, wait.
Yeah.
How much damage do you have?
None.
It's going to go up to Twitch. Move to be adjacent to the opponent with the most damage within movement range. Twitch is right behind them.
Oh. Yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's going to be at up to 4, right?
It's got 6 movement.
1, but it only
It's a
moves.
melee attack.
Oh, that's right.
It's got 6 movement. So it's fine.
Okay.
And it's just going to roll 2 white dice because it has no other capabilities
Outside of the sphere of influence. All right, this is not as bad for me. Twitch's defense is what?
10. They rolled a 9. So they're good.
So that's good.
They can counter.
Do they have
Maybe.
something that allows them to counter?
They can
No.
spend 2 SP to counter. They have 2 SP.
So, do you guys want to counter?
They can stab in the eye with their wands.
So it would be a melee attack for the counter,
Yep.
and they would roll 2 purple die to stab him in the face with the wands.
Yep.
That's not terrible.
No, they can leave their SP to have more grow shot later. Or liquid pie.
They don't have anything that upgrades that die, no? Yeah,
Nope,
no.
It's just 2 purples.
All right, so save the SP.
It's up to Twitch. It's up to you guys. What do you think? Did they stab in the eye?
I've never seen Twitch attack
said
with the
save.
2 wands. Save. Okay. Kid's gonna stay there. So then it's the next,
It's Grape's turn. He's going to shoot at you. Right in the bum.
but now it's orange and white.
Yep.
So that's not terrible. I'm okay. Emotionally.
All right. We got a 2. And a 4. That's a 6. That's not a hit.
Awesome. Then move to be adjacent to the opponent with the most damage within movement range.
You.
Lucky me. And then it is going to make a melee attack.
Wait.
What?
Can you counter?
It has to make a melee attack for me to counter it, doesn't it?
No. It has to just make an attack.
Okay, here's the thing. Does moving provoke a break attack?
That would also.
So I have a halberd,
Yep.
which gives me break attacks. If you ever miss, opponents within reach to provoke break attacks.
Okay. But did he. But can you counter first?
No.
Okay.
Only if it. Yeah. Well, does an attack deal no damage if it doesn't hit?
That's when you dodge with it.
No, that's right. And so I don't think anything else
Okay.
gives
But
me.
you get a break attack when he does move. So you get to attack him now.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit it with the halberd, and I need I need the 2 white die that I half threw at you. So I rolled a 5 and a 6. So I rolled an 11. They have a defense of 8. So that's 3 points of damage off the bat. I do a 4th one because plus 1 physical damage
Yep.
all day, every day. And
2
then
shields.
I have 2 shields, 5, 6. It's dead.
Okay.
So
You
nice
killed the
try. Little grape. Bam. So that's the end of that one's turn. I like that. That's fun. So now it's the orange Cavesicle's turn. They are actually adjacent to me. So they're going to make a melee attack against me, which is 2 white die.
And then what?
It's a follow-up and not a then. Oh, man, sorry. Sorry. All the white die. All the white die of winning. A 2.
2 and a 3. It's 5.
And I can't counter. Oh, I probably should. No, I'm saving that one. I'm saving. Definitely saving.
Okay.
Okay, so that one did nothing, and then afterwards is a follow-up.
Didn't attack, so it doesn't do anything.
That was
Green
fun.
screen in.
So next is the Earth Loa's turn. Exciting. Is there an ally in the sphere of influence without barrier?
Yep.
Sure is. So it is going to cast barrier on the Cavesicle. Isn't that fun?
Actually, is orange in line of sight of it? I don't think it is. I think it's behind the rock.
Does it need to be within line of sight?
Yep.
Oh, it is behind the rock. So that means that no, it doesn't cast barrier.
Nope.
Cool. Step 2. Is there more than one opponent adjacent? No. Can it move and attack an opponent within reach 2?
Yep. Doesn't even have to move.
Doesn't even need to move. So it's going to make a melee attack with reach 2
Okay.
with 2 combat die. And I am going to dodge my little butt off.
Okay.
So 2 teal die for the combat die. And I need the black die. Don't roll skull. So I rolled 3 shields and a book. What's that?
The 3 and a 3. That's a miss.
So it's a miss?
Yep. You get the counter.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Okay, so I am going to counter with the halberd. I rolled a 7, so that sucks, which
you can
means...
re-roll it, though.
Yeah.
Because you haven't used that yet.
Yeah, I'll be doing that. I rolled an 8, which hits. And that's a defect and not a shield, but it doesn't do anything
Okay.
because the armor
So
is
what's
5.
the rest of the Earthloa's attack?
Doesn't my counter... I hit with the counter, so doesn't that interrupt it? Just because it didn't do any damage, it still hit.
And follow-up didn't hit, so it doesn't do it. So you're good. That's it.
Yes. Okay. I'm very happy in this moment that I didn't die.
That's not exhausted, by the way.
Unexhausted card encounter. Oh, that's cool. Okay. All right, so now it's the Waterloa's turn. All for you,
Yay.
Joshua. All for you. Is there a figure within sphere of influence with an effect?
Yep.
Remove a negative effect from an ally. Otherwise, remove a positive effect from Joshua.
Okay.
That's what it says. Exactly. Is there more than one opponent? No. Is there an opponent within the sphere of influence? Yes. Cast spell 6. Their casting die is a white die. Prioritizing the opponent with the lowest conviction value. Deal magic damage equal to 2 plus the difference rolled on their failed conviction check. So you need to roll for your conviction.
Need a white die, please.
What did they roll?
They rolled a 4.
Okay, so that's 10.
I rolled a 9.
So you take 1 damage.
No.
3 damage.
Correct.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
Well, that was it for the red one. And now the purple one is going to do the same thing. You don't have any more status effects, correct?
Nope.
So then it is going to, again, cast the white die. And you need to roll your conviction die, which is the purple and a white.
I rolled an 8.
And they have 2 plus 6 is 8. So they hit, but that doesn't do anything. Oh, plus 2. 0 plus 2 is 2.
They rolled a 3.
Just
3
kidding, I
plus
can't-
6 is a 9.
I can't read.
They do 3 damage again.
There we go. Good talk. That's why we keep you around. Those awesome eyeballs. You and your great eyeballs. That's it.
Okay. That's your turn.
Now it's my turn.
You get 3 SP.
Yep. I'm gonna attack and then run.
Okay.
No, because I don't want to activate that orange totem down in that corner.
Oh, water low special. Yeah, they throw me in water. Yeah. The space I'm on.
Oh, that's right.
Doesn't really matter for me, but...
No, you're absolutely correct. That's not water. Okay. So while I'm finding a single water space, there it is. I don't want to activate that orange totem because totems mean monsters. So I have a feeling that's not the right space.
It's probably just more casicles. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't think so. I am going to try and hit the water earth lava again. I wish. What does empower do?
Well, let's roll the black die on top of it. Your attack. So whatever icons you get on that is plus to your attack.
And it's 2 SP to empower my attack?
I believe it's just 1.
It's 1 SP. Okay, so then that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to use my 3 SP, and I'm going to attack it, and I'm going to empower my attack.
Okay.
And I'm going to pray, I need the white die, please, that this hits. So I rolled 4 books, which does nothing for me, right? It's just the icons, which do nothing for me. Can I re-roll the... Oh, it's part of my combat dice pool, right? So I could re-roll the books and the 3?
Yep.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to risk it. God, I hope that wasn't a skull.
It was.
Can we say I dropped it?
Nope.
Because I did.
That's a roll.
Okay, well, so that sucks a lot. That's the end of my turn.
You guys can't re-roll the black die.
Yeah, I wish
And you're
we
not
could.
within Sphere of Influence anyway.
I wish we could, because that was a really good roll. Joshua, I dropped the black die.
Yep.
That was the worst.
You won't give me a plank, you can roll skulls.
That's so rude.
Yeah, it is rude. Do not give someone a plank. Alright, it's Switch's turn.
It is Switch's turn. So you guys are up against the cavesicle there.
They're at 5 SP.
You are at 5 SP because you had to. You're going to gain 3, which means it would be a waste to do organic liquefy against the cavesicle. They have 6 health. In my personal opinion. Right? Would you agree?
Yeah, because they could kill it with 2 SP if they wanted to. They could possibly just attack it in the face and kill it.
Like melee it? With the 2 wands?
Yeah.
So the defense die... No, it doesn't roll defense die. Its defense is 8.
The 2 gore shots probably the easiest way to do it.
And taking 2 damage? 1 damage.
They're fine.
Those are like your famous last words. It'll be fine. We don't need a diagram book anymore, right?
Nope.
Give that to you.
I think they should just gore shot it.
That makes sense. Okay, so we're going to go from 6 down to 5.
No, they're going from 5 to 4. No one has 6 SP in this game. You had it right. I don't know why you put it down again.
You just said it's oh, because I didn't know numbers. Cause Joshua.
And just does not know anything. And what do the casicles roll?
They're going to roll 2 purple die for their conviction.
So they rolled a 7. And they rolled a 5, a 10.
So it's fine. It still hits. So that's going to give the red cavesicle 2 damage because it didn't have any. And then we're going to go down 1 more SP and do gore shot again. So it's going to be an orange die against 2 purple conviction die. And I dropped my pencil. What'd they roll, Joshua?
They rolled an 8, and the cave school rolled a 9.
Done. So then they have 4
They could
damage.
spend 1 SP to just kill it. I think they should. Or 1 health to kill it.
Josh.
Yeah. They said yeah. Pain, die.
Okay. Cave Skull's dead. That also means we get loot because we've killed the horde. No, we still have the orange
alive.
one.
You ignored orange.
I did. My bad. Okay.
So they have 3 SP still.
Yep.
Sadly, the Loa is not within line of sight for them to liquefy it. There's a damn rock on the way.
So, if Nightingale started coming this way, she would be adjacent to the Earth Loa before she could cast a spell at it. But that's the way out. Because there's a giant hole here. So the question is, what are you looking at? The question is, which way Twitch do you guys want to go?
And yeah, if you guys move, you won't have the SP to do that. But you could gore shot it. Do a little bit of damage. Better than what I did.
Because it bypasses the 5 armor.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you wouldn't be rolling a black die to get dead. At least I didn't take damage from that. So there's that. Because when you roll the empower die and you hit a skull with a magic attack, it blows up in your face.
No, that was only for that one card that the Twitch had at the beginning of the game.
If the skull is rolled during a spell, the spell
Oh.
fails to affect the target, the caster is dealt 3 magic damage, and the spell action ends.
Oh, I did not know that.
No, but I did, and I said it, and you doubled down on being wrong.
Yep.
It was
Oh,
fun.
well. So charge and sidestep.
Okay.
So if you guys sidestep when you charge in there, he'll get a break attack option because...
It'll be adjacent
Yep.
to start off with.
All these are smoke bomb.
Oh, that is right. So you guys have a consumable item called the smoke bomb, and if you use the smoke bomb now, you do not provoke break attacks until the end of the turn. So you could use the smoke bomb and charge in and sidestep it. But the Earth Loa still has reach 2 on its attacks. How does it prioritize? Nearest opponent. So what is the tiebreaker with nearest
Our
opponent?
choice.
Okay. Which I would choose to have it be me.
I think they smoke bomb in.
Smoke
Ninja.
bomb. Alright. Smoke bomb away. In. Sidestep. Gore shot.
Gore shot.
1, 2, 1.
They have 2 gore shots they can do. They were at 3 SP.
Yep.
1 to move.
So the conviction die for the Earth Loa is 2 white die. So it's like baby. It's so susceptible to magic.
That's why they pew it.
Yep.
How much health does it have?
It has 20 health. So there's that.
They rolled an 8, so it's a 14. They rolled a 6 and a 3. That's a 9. That's a win. So do they want to take the damage to do an extra 2 damage to it, though?
At 20 damage? Do you think that makes sense?
To do 100% more damage than they were going to do? Maybe.
I think you're slowly killing Twitch.
Have them roll the next one. And tell us if you want to take the damage or not. Twitch. Ping? I don't know what he means by ping. Just hit it again for 2 damage at each time. They rolled a 7. And the Earth rolled a 3 and a 2, a 5.
So 2 more.
Yep.
So it's got 4 damage. That's fine.
Could be 8 damage.
Oh, Joshua. How much health does Nightingale have?
11.
It's up to you guys, Twitch, if you want to take the damage to do additional
Whose turn
damage.
is next?
It is your turn.
Right. So let me go. If they decide we can retroactive it.
Okay.
My turn. I'm gonna gain all the SP, and I'm just gonna run away from the water lows.
This way?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to go
I'm gonna
around
move
it so
up
it's
a
not
step.
adjacent.
And across.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where are you going now?
Spend 2 more SPs. Move 2 more spaces.
9, 10,
2 more spaces.
11, jump.
I rolled a 13. I jump over the gap. I will and move 1 more space. And I cast barrier on myself.
You don't want to spend more SP to jump on in here?
That was all the SP I had.
Oh, fair enough.
So I couldn't really get much further in there.
Fair enough. Cave Skull's turn.
Aren't you glad?
But you didn't die?
Cave Skull actually had. You have 2 dodges, so you can dodge this if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You could dodge it with your thing that gives you the counterattack. So you have a better chance of killing that than the Earth Loa. And it gives you another dodge if it does work.
Yeah, I guess.
And you
Okay.
can do it a second time.
All right, so the Cave Skull is going to attack me. They don't have anybody out there anymore. Is there anybody out there? So it's going to roll 2 white die for its combat dice. Because it's an opponent adjacent making a melee attack to me.
And Rook heals 1 at the beginning of his turn because of his sexy bodysuit.
That's so weird.
They rolled a 10.
Oh, I forgot to roll my... I rolled 1 shield.
That's enough to make them miss, and you get to hit the back.
Awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to roll my 2 white die. It's a 7 and a 2 is a 9 against 8 defense. I'm going to reroll that 2 because...
Can you reroll it, or did you use that reroll already? I thought you used the reroll on your attack. Did you not? To reroll the black die and you missed?
Yeah, and I have to exhaust it. Never mind.
Yep.
So it's a 2. 7 and a 2. Plus 1 physical damage. It has barrier.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. You're right. 7, 8, 9. 1, and then 2 from the 2 shields. 3 damage. That's all I can do? That's kind of less than exciting. But that interrupts its
Wait.
turn.
3 damage?
Yeah,
You beat it by 1.
yeah.
The star gives you what?
I forgot there was a star in there. Star gives me 1.
Star gives you 1. That's 2. The shields give you plus 2.
2. 2 shields give me plus 2.
So that's 4. Plus 1 from your ability. That's 5. You're 1 damage away from killing it.
There's nothing I can do. Do you want me throwing stars at it?
Twitch could have you reroll that die if they wanted the 2 with their thing.
I would rather save that for the Earth Loa.
Okay.
And then we can deal with the Cave Skull later.
Okay.
But my dodge works, so now it unexhausts.
Mhm.
So then I can use that again for the Earth
Yep.
Loa. And now it is, speaking of the Earth Loa, it's the Earth Loa's turn. So the Earth Loa, is there more than one opponent adjacent? No. Can it move and attack an opponent within reach 2? Sure, but it doesn't need to move at all, so it is going to attack me with 2 teal combat die, and I am going to dodge my little face off. Please don't die, please don't die. 4 shields. Oh yeah, so good.
You really need to take a step back, Anne. So the Earth will move a space towards you.
Why?
So then we can flank it.
Oh yeah, that helps. What did it?
They rolled an 11. So it misses.
Awesome.
And you get the counter.
So good. Okay. So now I'm going to encounter. Can I empower and counter? Counter?
Yeah,
I have
if
no
you had
SP.
an SP.
I don't. Okay, so just roll well.
Rolled a 6.
That does nothing. Well, so that was fun. I countered, but it didn't hit. So does it continue its turn?
Nope.
Cool. So that's it.
Yep.
So then now it's the Waterloa's turn.
They don't do anything.
They
They
can
dance
move.
in the water.
Yeah, it's
They're
not.
all alone.
Yeah. No, you're right. Okay, so it's just going to chill. Which means that it comes back to my turn.
Yep.
Okay, so now I go back up to 3 SP.
Mm-hmm.
And
You should kill that Gaskell and take a couple steps back.
no, well, maybe a couple steps. Okay, so I'm going to hit the Cavesicle. I rolled an 8. Their defense is an 8. I get +1 physical damage. That's all I need. So it kills it.
Blah. And we get loot.
And we get a loot. Like the loot that you play.
7 gold.
Like the Ocarina of Time loot.
What are you doing?
Writing a note to myself about your red loot. Okay, and then I'm going to take a couple steps back. So I don't want to move back too far.
Is that nose impossible terrain?
Yes. But the tongue is not.
Issues Twitch also needs to get away. Because now it's just going to attack Twitch. What happens if there's two opponents adjacent to it?
If there are more than one opponent adjacent, all adjacent opponents are dealt 2 magic damage and pushed 3 force 11.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
I would say where you are. I won't even move then. Save your SP.
But then you can't come into flanking.
He's never going to move right now. Unless Twitch gets out of the spot they're in.
That's right. Okay, so I'm going to save my 1 SP for the movement. Stay there. It's the end of my turn, so that makes it Twitch's turn. Twitch has 3 SP to start off with. They don't need to move. I think that that's the correct and best option.
So have them roll 1 orange, 2 whites.
1 orange, 2 white die.
Melt the rock. Rolled a 7. That's good.
Oh, that's really great.
It's a 3 and a 6. That's 9 damage. 9 damage they do.
That's so good. Okay, so they had 4 damage. Twitch does 9 additional damage. I'm going to grab the 5. And because I'm an accountant, I need things in small numbers. 3 and 4. So these 3 are a new 5. Work with me here. Let's just all be patient.
Just go to 10s on the other side.
Yeah, Josh, we're getting there. So it's got 13 damage. It needs 5 more damage. And then...
13. I think he has 20 health.
oh, I was looking at the animate. Just kidding. Wrong card. Yes, it's got 20 health. So it needs 7 more damage.
Okay.
So that's the end of Twitch's turn because that awesome hit took all of their SP. Yep. So now it is Rook's turn. And you made the jump. Congratulations. Welcome to this side of the table. Where would you like me to put Rook?
Right there.
Do you want to knock over everything while you do it? Okay. So now you're adjacent to the Earth Loa.
And then I'm going to
What amazing feat are you going to pull off?
cast barrier on you.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of a surprise. That's a bit of a shock.
and then I'm just gonna chill here.
You're not going to hit it?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm gonna save my 2 SP so I can dodge when it tries to hit me in the face, and then counter it. Because that's the time I can use rerolls on my dice. I can't use rerolls during a normal attack.
Oh, that's such a weird setup. Sorry.
Wake up.
I know. Okay, so then, speaking of the Earth Loa,
Yep.
it's the Earth Loa's turn. So the Earth Loa, is there more than one opponent adjacent? No.
Nope.
Can it move and attack an opponent within reach 2?
Yep.
Move to be within reach 2 of the nearest opponent. So let me ask you something.
I'm the nearest opponent, so would he take a step back?
That's what I was going to
I
ask
think
you.
so. So he's gonna move a step towards you.
So that means that it's going to provoke a break attack.
Yeah, so you get to attack it.
So I get to attack it. Oh, this was good, Josh. We're going to pretend like you totally thought this through. So it turns around and moves backwards, and it moves right into me, and that provokes a break attack.
It shows you left cheek, best cheek.
There's your KDM. I'm going to roll my 2 white die and roll a 6 and do nothing. But my thing refreshed, and I didn't use my reroll.
Okay.
Should I use it?
Yeah, sure. I'll refresh on your turn, so you're not gonna get another attack again.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. What did I roll? A 10. Okay. That hits. It doesn't do anything. That's a 10, which beats the defense by 2. Doesn't really do anything. I get 1 physical and 2 because of the 2 shields.
Okay.
It's 5, and the armor wipes it all away.
All right.
So that was great. That was wonderful. It was amazing. So it's going to continue its turn and attack you, right?
Okay.
So it's going to attack with 2 teal die.
All right.
And what is your defense?
10, and I'm gonna dodge, so I need a black die, please.
I would be more than happy to accompany you.
I rolled 3 shields.
That's good.
It rolled a 10. I dodge it.
So now you're going to counter?
So now I counter. I need 2 white dice, please.
We need a second set of dice, I think. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna empower my attack.
Don't roll a skull. You did.
I rolled a 9. What's his defense?
Defense is an 8. So it hits
I hit
with 1.
1. I have 5 shields. Which would give me plus.
Wait.
What?
Oh, yeah, never mind. I was going to ask you if you could attack it because
I can't counter it because I'm not adjacent to it.
it has to be adjacent. It was still a melee attack.
Yeah, I have to, but I have to be adjacent. I don't have range, so I can't counter his range attack.
You can't counter his reach melee
His
attack.
reach melee attack, yes.
Gotcha.
So that doesn't even matter. So I couldn't do that.
Okay. So you don't counter. He didn't hit.
So that's it.
Does he do the follow-up even though he
Nope.
didn't hit? No?
He gets the hit.
Okay, so the Waterloas are next, but they don't do anything
Mm-hmm.
because they're behind the impassable wall.
Yep.
Well, they're not really behind the impassable wall, but that's a big hole, even though it goes through there. And then that makes it my turn again.
Yep.
This isn't flanking, is it?
Nope.
Okay. I have 4 movement.
4 SP.
Yeah. If I fly 1 to be diagonal to him, is that flanking? No, because you'd have to be adjacent.
Yeah, but I could take a step forward and it would be, but then he'll move again. It's gonna be a pain in the butt.
So I should just hit him.
Yeah, Waterloos do not have line of sight, so they're just kind of behind that wall, just chilling.
All right, so just give me the die. And then I'm going to use 3.
If you move,
Where?
if you did move in that spot,
You'd have
I
to...
could get flanking by taking a step forward.
Okay. But it'd move that way, which would still give a break attack.
But I would attack before it got to move.
Yeah, you're right. Okay,
And
so then...
Twitch might liquefy it to death anyway. So
Should I take the break attack? If I use 1, and then I could attack with an empower for 3 points?
I think you fly, so you don't take the damage.
But if I fly, then I spend 2, and then I can't empower my attack.
I don't think. I think you should just attack.
And I haven't taken damage yet.
Up to you.
And I have a buttload of health.
Up to you.
And what if I can counter it?
Possible. Go for it.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move 1, and then I'm going to take the break attack.
Okay.
So then it's just going to attack me.
You're going to dodge.
And I'm going to dodge. So it's going to roll 2 teal die. I'm going to pretend like I know where that black die went.
It's right in front of you.
There it is. Don't be a skull.
It's a skull.
Shut up! Which means my dodge fails. That's all it means, all right?
Elements.
Okay.
And there was a 9, so it misses.
Because my defense is a 9+1 for my barrier.
What does the text on that card say?
So if the attack deals no damage, unexhaust this card and counter.
Okay.
Doesn't even say anything about failing it.
Yep.
Okay, so now I'm going to counter. I need my 2 white die.
Now you could spend your
Stupid thing.
thing to empower this attack if you wanted.
No, because I want to do the counter, and then I want to do an additional attack and empower that one.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Doesn't.
Because spend the SP now, spend the SP later. I rolled a 10. It has defense of 8. I think we played this game, and that means that it ties, right?
Yep.
So it does nothing. So that sucks. Now I'm going to hit it again. And I'm going to empower this one and spend all 3 of my SP. I didn't roll a thing this time. So I rolled a 9.
Yep.
And what does that mean?
That's 4 extra shields, so you have 6 shields.
It's just the shields.
So for every 2 shields, you get what? +2 damage?
Yeah.
So that's plus 6
4.
damage.
For every 2 shields, it's 2 damage. So this is +4, 5, 6. So that's 6 damage. 7 is the physical damage. And 1 because I beat its defense by 1.
So 8, yeah, so you do 3 damage to it.
What if I reroll that 4? It's not worth it, is it?
Just take your 3 damage.
Fine. Take my 3 damage. At least I did some damage this time. I'm okay with it, emotionally. It's got 16 damage to it.
So it needs 4 more damage.
Yes.
It's the end of your turn.
It's the end of my turn, which means now it's Twitch's turn. And Twitch,
I recommend they gore shot.
because it only has 4 damage, and they could easily do that with 2 gore shots.
Yep.
I think.
Worst case scenario, if on the 3rd try is the first time they hit, they can take the damage and kill it.
Well, they could do organic liquefy with all 3 SP, kill it in 1 shot.
But if it fails, they don't kill it.
And that's when you get to kill it.
No, it's just me stand there and I hit it and it might or might not die.
What does it say?
Gore shot is a pretty, they say
Pew
pew pew.
Okay. Orange against 2 whites. Da 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 da.
Let's see what they get. They rolled a 6, so it's a 12 versus a 7.
That'd have been fine to have damage. Nobody
Would've
killed
been.
it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Not salty at all. So then
They gore shot again.
we're at 18. 2 more and it's dead.
Yep.
And then Nightingale has 1 SP left.
Yep. That's an 8.
Oh yeah. We're fine.
They rolled a 9. So
Yeah.
it's dead. Guess
It
what?
did.
They killed it with 2 SP instead of 3. Now they can move.
Oh yeah, they can too.
Yeah.
And Joshua, most importantly,
They get loot.
loot.
9 loot.
That's lots of money. put that in that pile right there. Okay. And the Earthloa is dead. That's fantastic. Goodbye, Mr. Loa. It is now your turn, Joshua.
They can move.
Oh, yeah. They can move. How far can they
Move.
move? This is the train that does something.
It's hinders strength, so it takes extra movement to move through it.
So 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Bam. Where are you going?
Leroy Jenkins full forward. 8 spaces.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Activate totem. So you still have 1 more movement.
Okay.
Yellow totem. That says orange. I didn't grab it. Whatever. 2 more animates. Block your path. Spawn 1 animate on the space this totem occupied. Great fun and exciting. Oh, this is terrible. Then spawn 1 animate on any unoccupied normal terrain space on the east side of UM72. So that's UM72, and that's the east side. So stand up and spawn it there. Also move the orange casicle. Please and thank you. No, make the orange casicle. He can't just live in the land of void.
He is in the void. He's part of the void. He's one with the void.
He's in the land of void. The land of Nod.
Okay.
Okay. That stinks. Great. So we're going to roll a black die to figure out where our animates go in line. Last time...
Creamsicle is dead. Creamsicle is dead.
Creamsikull's dead. He lives in the void forever. Last time, 1 animate killed 1 of our party members.
Yep.
And now we have to defeat 2.
Yep. Oh, I should have gained a health. They rolled the skull. So it's going to go right after me.
Great. Exciting and fun.
All right. I move 1 space forward. I'm going to spend an SP and then move 2 spaces upstream.
Oh, I haven't been doing the current.
That's only for this area, isn't it not?
Yes, but I still think that it goes every turn regardless. So the loot, it moves the loot.
Okay, so where would the loot have been? It's been, what, 2 turns?
Yeah. So it goes down 2 spaces. So it'll go here and there. Oh, it goes the other way. Because that's the edge. Sorry. I'm emotionally okay.
Okay, I'm going to grab the 1 loot then. I was going to grab both loots, but...
Current. Okay, so this one is the yellow loot. You find a pile of treasure, gain 10 gold, and 1 random consumable. And maybe, Joshua, if you pray hard enough, it will be a plank. Maybe that's what I should have got you for your birthday.
I got a juice box.
It's not a plank. Remember that time we were playing and you pulled like 4 planks?
Yeah.
Good times.
Planks never came back.
Never came back.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
So now it is the animate's turn. And we're going to pretend like I remember where the animate card is. There it is. Okay. Okay. Joshua, does the animate have damage?
Nope.
Is there an opponent adjacent?
Nope.
Is there an opponent within sphere of influence?
Yep.
Is his name Josh?
Yep.
Cast a spell a bajillion, prioritizing Joshua with the lowest conviction value.
I need a white die, please.
Sure.
Right in front of you.
Here, have that too, just 'cause. So they're going to roll a blue die for their casting die. Right? That's what I said? Yes.
It's a really bad roll.
What did you roll?
Rolled a 9.
Well, they're only rolling 1 teal die.
Yeah.
For
Hopefully
casting.
It's a 2.
Plus 6.
So hopefully it's a 2.
So you want like a 9? What does the teal die go up to? 7, 8,
What's the lowest on it?
3. So
it succeeds no matter what they do.
So when it succeeds, it's going to inflict darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Darkness is -1 defense. Joshua, you're not allowed to dodge.
I'm in the water anyway. I can't dodge.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Then make a ranged 4 attack. So this is going to be with combat dice. So it's going to be a teal and an orange, prioritizing an opponent with darkness. This is a nasty hit.
Yep.
And you have -1 defense. But does that offset your barrier?
No. They rolled a 16 with all the icons.
Oh my goodness. What's your defense?
They have 3 combos of the books and the shields. So that's +3. They have 2 stars, which makes it +4. So that's +7. They beat my thing by 7. So it's 14 damage it's doing.
Did you dodge?
I can't dodge.
Oh,
in the
that's
water.
right.
I'm going to use my Fate Engine.
What does Fate Engine do?
After a roll is made against you, remove symbols from 1 die.
Okay.
So that gets used. So I'll take the symbols off. They both have like the same symbols almost. So it's 16. They beat me by 7. And that's going to be 8, 9, 10. 10 damage. I can reduce physical damage by 2.
So are we at 8?
So 8. And I have 2 health left.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Josh.
Yeah?
We forgot to empower the attack.
Oh.
So it could be a skull.
3 health, yes. 3 health.
It could be a skull. And then maybe this is all for naught.
Yep.
It's not.
It's books. Lucy, you go away.
Joshua.
You can see his little paw prints on the table.
Because they're covered in dust.
My house is under remodel. It's been a while since Lucy did that. All right. So it's 4 books. If I cancel the one with the 1 book and the 2 shield, 2 books. Fuck. So it's gonna do what's the book and shield combo do? +1?
+1.
It's gonna do another +1 damage anyway. Either one I cancel because it's gonna have 2. Yeah, either way. So I get 2 health left.
Joshua.
Now it's gonna do it again. Hi, Lucy.
These things are so nasty.
It's a 3.
That's good?
And a 7. It's a hit. Because I have -1 defense.
But I feel even with the barrier?
That's +1 armor, not defense.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I should have actually moved 1 space closer to him at the end of my turn. Yeah.
Why?
Because the water current.
Is it at the end of your turn or is it at the end of the round?
I think it's the end of the turn. Doesn't put me adjacent to him, but whatever. Probably should have made it so I was adjacent to him. I wasn't thinking. All right. So he beats me by 1. He has, and then he does 2 damage. So I have 1 armor, so it's 1 damage. I have 1 health left.
So that was fun. Joshua.
Yep.
Move towards the nearest opponent.
Okay.
Make a melee attack against the opponent with the most damage.
Okay.
Teal and orange.
Rollo. An 8.
That's not low.
And a 6.
Oh my
and
God.
I'm dead. Rook has been defeated. All right, Ann, it's your stream now. Bye.
Oh,
I'm going to walk off now.
no. Thank you. Okay. This is terrible. Hey, guess what? Now the purple animate gets to go.
Okay.
Doesn't have damage. There's no opponent adjacent. Is there an opponent with sphere of influence? No. Can it move and attack an opponent within range 4? Yes, it can.
Can it? What's its movement?
I think it can move. 6.
Just remember, water impedes it.
1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Oh my God, it's gonna hit Twitch. Move to be at up to range 4 from the nearest opponent. Make a ranged. What does it mean by range 4 attack? Oh, range 4. Just kidding. Just kidding. Twitch can dodge.
Twitch can dodge.
Yes.
So use your cloak to dodge.
Yes.
Have them roll black die.
Okay.
They rolled an 11. Oh, they rolled 4 shields. Means they dodge it. They're good.
Oh, that's so good. And then that's it, right?
Yep. That's it.
That's really great. I'm actually really relieved about that. Okay, so that's the end of the animate's turn.
It's the Warlow's turn. They go dancing in the corner again. It's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay.
Oh, the loot goes down 1 space.
So I have 3 SP. My movement is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't fly over the gap.
What gap?
This
You
one.
can spend 2 SP to move an extra 2 spaces.
If I fly, I use 2.
Yep.
And I only have 3.
Okay.
So
So you could use 1 SP to move an extra 2 spaces.
how upset would you be if I just ran to the exit?
I wouldn't be upset, but you can't make it to the exit.
Well, I have my fortitude. And that would give me an additional SP.
Okay. That's still not enough.
How many spaces do I need?
You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 spaces away.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
So you have 7 movement. That's 7 spaces. So that's additional 4 SP. So you need 6 SP. If the animate has someone adjacent to him, it's not that bad, right?
So if the animate has somebody adjacent to it, it is a melee attack, and then
That's
it
it.
moves. So I want to land adjacent to it, you think?
I think that's the best bet yet, is land adjacent to the red one, take the melee attack, hopefully you survive it, and then you can get out the next turn.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and how much more does it give me?
You get 2 more movement.
8, 9.
Yep.
Okay.
In your space you could dodge, you could possibly counter.
Yeah, because I'm not in the water.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be the end of my turn. I would land there. And now it's Nightingale's turn. And
Liquefy.
Nightingale has 4 SP.
They liquefy.
Yeah, that sounds like a really great idea.
So they have are there 4 SP?
Yes, they could
I would say they
liquefy
liquefy
and then
take a couple
gore
steps
shot.
back. No, take a couple. Depending on his health, or take a couple steps back, so he has to move and shoot again instead of doing darkness and all that jazz.
They just want to stay out of the sphere of influence of 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So, liquefy.
Okay.
We're going to roll an orange die,
And what does the animate roll?
a white, and an orange die.
What's up, Lucy? Lucy hasn't been on stream in a while.
What happened?
I put my glasses back on. It's good. They rolled a 6, so that's a 12.
Okay.
And the animate rolled a 10.
So then it hits, and that means it takes 10 damage.
Yep.
God, so good. And it bypasses all the armor and everything, so it's got 18 health, which means
Got 8 health left.
it's got 8 health left. So what are you... I think that maybe they should move back. Use that last SP to move back.
Actually, they probably should leave Laura Jenkins in there, because if they move back, that animate's gonna shoot you, because you're in range 4 of it.
What does it say?
Step adjacent. Yeah, get next to it.
Okay. It'd be here, right?
Yep.
Or do I want to move it like here?
It doesn't matter. That's fine.
How much movement?
They have 6 movement.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's just one space closer to the door. Okay. Get on in. Look at us. We're ballroom dancing. Isn't that so nice?
Sure.
It's so lovely. Okay. So now it's the animate's turn. The red one, with no damage, is going to make a melee attack against me, and I'm definitely dodging. Melee attack is a teal die and an orange die.
And he empowers.
And he empowers. And I'm going to dodge my butt off. Please don't be a skull. It's 3 shields. And I have barrier still.
They rolled a 4 and a 3. That's a miss.
7. It misses.
Okay.
It's fine.
So you get the counter.
Yeah, man, it's so good. Okay. And I need 2 white die to counter, please. I rolled a 4 and a 2.
Re-roll those with your...
Yeah, I am going to use my power to re-roll them.
It's a 9. What's their defense?
No, it's a 6 and a 2.
Oh, it's a 8.
And their defense is a 9.
Okay.
So that was fun.
And then they attack again. Oh, what's
No.
the attack say?
Then they move.
No.
Oh, yeah.
It's follow-up. So they didn't hit, so it's not going to do it. So they're going to move 2 spaces away.
Move up to 2 spaces away from the target. This movement does not provoke break attacks. So he's going to move this way.
Kind of wish he moved into the water. It would be funny. Because then he would just fall down the waterfall. The loot token should be 1 more space closer to the edge.
You're right. A loot token.
Oh. No, at the end of the animate's turn, technically. So.
What?
At the end of the animate's turn. It's at the end of the round. I forgot it's still not the end of the round yet.
So that was the first animate's turn.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's going to be the purple animate's turn.
Grape animate.
The grape animate's turn. And they're going to do the same thing with the melee attack that gets empowered.
Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, he heals 2.
Oh, that's right. So he's going to go from 10 to 8.
And Twitch is going to dodge, I assume. You have them roll the black die?
Yeah. Well, I had them roll a black die for the Empower.
All right, it's like black dice for them. All right, they rolled 10, but they rolled 4 shields, so they dodge.
That's great. But they don't have counter on their dodge.
No counter.
But that's fine, but it's just dodges. And then so, since the Chains of Perdition is a follow-up, it doesn't do anything, right?
So he moves 2 spaces back.
Cool. So does he move into the water?
Yep.
Except he moves into the water 1, 2, and he's going to move that way.
Current.
Okay, so it's the animate's turn is done. I wish he was dead. The loot's going to go to the corner of the waterfall, and he's going to move 1 space closer. Then it is the Waterloa's turn. Got on them. Then it is my turn. And I am going to fly...
To the exit?
To the exit.
You don't want to grab that loot before
Nope.
it falls off?
No. No. Thanks. Oh my gosh. No. Win condition. Reward, none. Continue to finding their way, page 64, which we can do...
You want to read the little filler text?
Yes. That was insane. That was insane. That was a really rough fight. Those animates are really nasty.
Yep.
You stop short as Suri holds up a hand. She quickly disappears and reappears a moment later. She warns you that the exit to the next area is going to require a key, and that the creature with the key is strong, because the animates weren't. Undeterred by her warnings, you press on. Soon, you round a corner and come into another room with an altar in it. An animate stands before the altar. Surrounded by cavesicles, the hulking form screeches and sprints towards you, its axe raised menacingly. So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say to restore the adventurers.
Any defeated... anyone under half health goes up to half health. Including defeated Avenger. Defeated Avengers.
Like the Marvel Avengers?
Yes. We are the Marvel Avengers.
So does that make you Hulk?
Yep.
And then who's Zeke?
Zeke is Star-Lord.
I'll take it.
Hi, Lucy. Can you get off the table, please?
Why do you ask the cat nicely? It's because Matt's not here with the spray bottle. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Continue on our adventure. This was quite a brutal fight, and I'm excited to see how next week turns out. So make sure that you join us next week. Same bat place, same bat channel. Next Monday.
Same bat time.
Same bat time. Monday, 8 o'clock.
Eastern. Standard time.
Are you sure?
No, are we standard? Yeah, I think we're in standard.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Daylight Saving starts in like November.
You're super nerdy about this, so I want to make sure that it's correct.
Same Atlas time.
If you want to have input or want to chat about what we did on Middara, make sure that you're following us on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and come join us in Discord where
people are talking about stuff, about Anne, about her behind her back, because she's never in there.
Maybe I should get into that Discord channel.
Nope. Then you'll see what they say about you.
Maybe I should. And if things like KDM or ATO are more your speed, make sure that you follow us for our other shows this week, where tomorrow we will be doing Kingdom Death Monster. Right?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Going on Lantern Year 2.
That's it?
Yeah.
Are you dead yet?
No, we're alive.
Are you playing
the people that score?
So weird.
Score, 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 score.
And then did we make a decision for Wednesday?
It's ATO.
Okay, I was not here last Wednesday because I wasn't feeling well, but I promised the toga. And I do have the toga. So, toga for Wednesday.
Okay.
All right. Thank you all. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
If I can figure out how to turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.